YouTube? We're here with another Smite beginner video. I am your host Shui. Let's go ahead and dive right into it. Now I'm going to be covering in today's video the beginning rotations for every position, which is solo, jungle, mid lane, and then support in ADC, which support and ADC's rotations at the beginning of the game are pretty much identical, so we'd only have to go over those one time. I am running with Mercury right now just so I can like quickly get where I need to go. So we're gonna go ahead and buy this, and this is not my build, by the way, just so everybody's aware. But alright, so when you start, we will start off with ADC. So when you start with ADC, you're gonna just want to go and run this way over here, and you want to cut on the left side of Phoenix. This is from blue side. Now on red side, it's pretty much the identical thing, just on the opposite side that you would be on right now. And then all you do is you sit and wait for damage. So you'll beat down damage, let mid lane take damage, you just want the XP. Rotate over to attack speed, take down attack speed, and then once you get attack speed down, you rotate into lane and clear wave for your level 2. Same thing as support. You'll do the exact same thing, but support does not pick up any of the buffs, only you just rotate around. I don't know why, I don't know. I mean, maybe that'll change in the next meta. But, and then also with mid lane, since we're already over here, mid lane will do the exact same thing. You will walk over to damage camp, you will attack damage, take down damage, pick up the buff, and then rotate into mid lane to clear wave. But here's the thing that's a little different on mid lane, is once you get to mid and you clear your wave, you'll see your jungler start rotating from over there. He'll rotate in this general path, and when you see him get right there to side harpies, you then want to rotate over to side harpies and then help take these down for the bonus XP. You'll probably start with right on this side and then rotate to left. Everybody usually starts with right. You want to get there as soon as possible. Now next one is jungle. Jungle, you pretty much go on the opposite side of where ADC goes, so you'll cut up from Phoenix, cut up this way, and then when you're here, you will then take down attack speed or movement speed. And once you get your movement speed down, you grab it as jungler, and then you rotate over to mana camp to help with your solo laner. Here's a little demonstration of how to play Mercury real quick. There you go. And then once you take your mana camp down, you will actually let the solo laner take mana, and then you'll rotate in this exact pattern through this walkway and over towards right mid harpies. And then when you're in right mid harpies, you'll take them down with the mid laner, and then you'll rotate over to the other camp, which is right here. And then once you rotate over there, then you rotate back to your back harpies, which are right here and right here. So once you do that, then you probably want to get a gank if you hadn't already in a lane, and try to pretty much just try to pick up a kill and stall out for your camps to respawn. Now, as solo laner, you probably have the most simple rotation out of any of the gods. What you'll do is you'll rotate to speed camp, take down speed camp, and then once you take down speed camp, you rotate to mana camp, take mana camp, and then rotate in a lane. Hercules, why are you always getting just beat up by this Ginyu, man? And but yeah, so then you'll rotate to solo lane, and then once you're in solo lane, you clear wave, and then you move on. Now, pretty much for solo laner, this is the only thing I can really stress the most, is that you want to, for the most part, you really want to stay in lane as much as possible. And like, I don't really know how to explain it perfectly, but you want to, like, think of it as if you're playing basketball. You want to stay in lane as long as possible to get levels, because if you leave, you're not going to get any levels, right? Alright. So then what you want to do actually is that you want to go and you want to pretty much, I don't know, really farming lane really, but yeah, you're pretty much farming lane. You pretty much want to farm your lane, and then while you're farming your lane, try to pick up a kill or two. Call outs need to be a necessity, and all that fun stuff. So It's pretty self-explanatory for solo lane. It's not hard. It's really simple. You stay in lane, get kills, get kills. But here's the other thing I'm going to stress. Everybody is paired up with their opposition. So Hercules, who's our solo laner, his man is Genyu. If Genyu rotates to mid lane, Hercules rotates to mid lane. Jungler, if you see someone ganking the other jungler ganking a lane, you need to go assist on that lane. Mid laner, if you see your mid laner rotate to left or to right, guess where you're going, left or right. And ADC, usually you won't be rotating out of your lane very often. But if you do, it's going to be because your ADC left and went to go do something. You don't ever want to leave your team fighting someone that they don't have an answer for. And you're pretty much the answer for your opposition. So that's pretty much how you need to look at it. You need to look at it as a basketball-esque standpoint, where you will be matching up with your opposition and following them no matter where they go. Same goes for support. I don't know, I didn't mention it, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So you want to make sure that you match up. So like right now, I'm farming in a lane because mid laner is gone. I am jungler. I see jungler over there on right. I'm going to rotate to right to assist. It's super simple, guys. Really easy. And, I mean, if you can get this down, you're very well on your way to becoming a solid Smite player. Like, these are those basics that, like, Randies and pubs and stuff don't understand. And that's why, like, veteran players get so frustrated with them. Because they don't know what they're doing. They don't rotate. They don't call out. And if you guys didn't know as well, there are multiple different ways you can call out. There's right on the D-pad, talk, and then you have multiple options. Or, if there's somebody missing in your lane, like if I want to call out there's somebody missing in my lane, I can go MIA, right. Enemy missing, right. Now they know that my guy is no longer in my lane. So then what you want to do is, like, if somebody calls that out, you need to prepare yourself for a solo laner to be ganking you at some point or another. I'm going to see if I can save this Herc real quick. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save this Herc. Why are you running for me, Thor? You're like 10 times more health than me. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Right. Yeah, guys, that is pretty much the rotations for the full part. Another thing that I can pretty much show you is once you recall, hopefully this Thor doesn't throw his hammer at me. Alright. Once you recall, the things you want to do, you need to have a, excuse me, I've never yawned in one of my videos before. But what you need to do is you need to make sure that you have your build set up in the pregame. And that way they will show up right here. And they will be a lot easier for you instead of having to go over here and be like, oh, let me find this, and let me find this, and let me find this. You can easily go buy, gone. Like that's how much you don't need to be spending a lot of time in your fountain. You need to have your stuff set. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to a build screen for you so I can show you exactly what that looks like. Alright guys, we are back and we are at the title screen, and I'm going to show you exactly how to get to the item builder and exactly how to set up a build. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the gods menu, and the god I was using was Mercury, so we're going to go into assassins, go to Mercury, and go all the way to the bottom to item builder. And as you can see, here's all the items that were on my front screen, but this isn't really that good of a Mercury build. We're going to go ahead and just chop that up, chop that up, chop that up, chop that up, press X to delete them all. We're going to go ahead and throw on Bumba's Mask. We're going to go ahead and throw on some health pots. We're going to go ahead and throw on a power pot, and we're going to go ahead and throw on some mana pots. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to grab, what do we want to grab here? Go popular. We're going to start Golden Bow, Warrior Tabby. Apparently people don't like to build Jotuns, but I like to build Jotuns. And we're just going to throw some random popular items in here just for the sake of having items to show. So then what we're going to do is, there you go. So if you remember, Golden Bow, Warrior Tabby, Joe Tunes, Deathbringer, Soul Eater, Malice with the pots on top. Go ahead and click B and then click yes to save the build. And then when we go back into the game, they should be there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back in Conquest. And as you can see here, all of our items are here. All 3 of our pots: Bumba's Mask, Gold Bow, Joe Tunes, Malice, Soul Eater, Deathbringer, and Warrior Tabby, like we set up. But as you can see, I'd be able to just buy, gone, instead of having to go all the way over here and search for my items. So I definitely recommend you guys do that. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this video and you did learn a thing or two, why don't you go ahead and hit that thumbs up button for me, because you already know your support's greatly appreciated. Also, if you have any other things that you were kind of iffy on that you would like for me to cover in the next Basics Made Basic video, why don't you go ahead and comment them down below. And also, if this is the first video you've watched me and you do enjoy it and you learn something, why don't you hit that subscribe button as well to become part of the Stu crew, because you already know it's where all the cool kids hang out and they come to learn a thing or two about Smite. But I will talk to you guys on the next video. Peace!